Hi garden friends, welcome to the channel. I'm Era and this is Gardening on Purpose. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're a subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. I garden in Georgia, Zone 8A. I'm at Walmart. It's May and I'm checking out their plant inventory. First up, they have some beautiful hostas. Now, they have quite a bit of variety. Now, does it tell me what type of hosta? This is the Expert Gardener brand, and it just says it's a blue hosta that requires part sun, and it's 4 to 6 hours. It is $4.97. This nice, really bright colored one here, this one just says green hosta. It is $4.97. These remind me mostly of the Halcyon hosta. Here's another one right here. Let's see what this one is. This one just says blue hosta again. That happens sometime with Walmart for the Expert Gardener brand. They just tell you the type of plant, but they don't tell you the variety. But they have quite a bit of hostas here in May. Next up, they have a lot of daylilies. Now, these look like the Stella de Oro. Let me double check because I do have a lot of Stella de Oros in my yard. This particular one here is, it's actually Stella de Oro. It is $6.88. Daylilies are quite tough and they're easy to divide. They take really well to transplant, and usually when I buy mine at Lowe's or Walmart, and when I just buy the roots, because I usually don't buy the plants, I'll buy the root when they come out in the stores, and they do really well. They actually don't mind clay one bit. These guys here, again, $6.88 part sun, and they are hardy to -40. They've got quite a bit of digitalis, also known as foxgloves. These are really pretty, really great for bees. Bees love to go in here. Hummingbirds love these too, as do butterflies. This plant is poisonous, but don't let that deter you. So long as you're not going to eat it, you should be fine. This guy here is a perennial, and it's Camelot Lavender. Camelot Lavender is hardy to -30, and it can take the full sun. Here's another variety over here. This one is Pink Panther. Pretty. I had got these on clearance at Lowe's and they are coming back. Now, some of them are biennial and some of them are perennial, but I don't know how to distinguish what is what. I just know that the ones that I have came back. And again, these are going to be $17.97. And that's another thing too. I noticed that they are not the cheapest perennial / biennial, but you can't deny that the pollinators will definitely love this. If you like dianthus, you might really like this one. It is so pretty. This particular one here it just says BHG dianthus. Let me see what the actual name is. This one is Sunflower Fragansza. Oh, wow. That's an interesting name. Sunflower Fragansza, $8.97. This one is a full sun plant. Really pretty. Really nice for either a hanging basket or a regular container. If you're looking for knockout roses, they're here at Walmart. These particular ones here are the double red, and they are $14.97 in a 1 gallon. They looks like they bloomed already and they just need to be cut back to produce another bloom. This particular one here is the coral. I had bought the coral one on clearance at Lowe's, guys. It was on the floor. It was looking like it was on death's door. I brought that thing home. I cut it back, and you might have seen it in my April tour. It's looking absolutely amazing. Don't pass up on clearance plants simply because they look bad. All you have to do is bring them home and cut them back. Here are some more roses. This is Pretty Polly Lavender. This is from the Bloomables brand. It's a rose, so as per usual, it requires full sun. Next up, they have some Perennial Sage. This reminds me of the Mystic Spire salvia that I got from Kroger. I'm not sure if it's the exact one, but it's saying Perennial Sage. It is $9.97. Takes full sun, and its hardiness just varies, they say. But look at that really nice white and purple bloom up there, guys. They have them in this like silver container here. Down here they also have some more dianthus. These are the purple frost, $9.97, and then more lavender here. Blue lavender, $9.97 as well. These are going to be hardy to -30. Look at these pretty calla lilies. These particular ones here just says yellow calla lily, and this one, let me see, it just says orange calla lily. Calla lilies do well in my yard, but they are at zone 8. So depending on the weather, they may or may not come back, but they have come back for me once, and I'm waiting to see if they're going to come back this year. Look at this pretty purpley dark one right here, guys. Isn't that nice? Look at this one here, and it just says, well, now it's saying yellow, but that's not yellow obviously, but isn't that pretty? Further in the back, guys, they have a lot of marigolds. I don't know if this is somebody's cart, but as you can see, here's an orange marigold, and here's a yellow marigold, and these are great if you want to deter pests in your yard. You can mix them into your garden or where you have your edible plants. Here we have some lantana. This is the yellow lantana. Really great for pollinators. This is going to be $4.97 here at Lowe's, guys. Also available here, they have some more lavender. For whatever reason, my Walmart seems to have a lot of lavender. The one plant that gives me grief. This particular one here is Javelin Compact Purple. It's going to be $5.97. Over here, what's this one? This one is Super Blue. Super Blue Lavender, $8.97. These are going to be perennials, guys. And then over here we have La Diva Big Night. La Diva Big Night is in a bigger container. This is going to be $15.97, guys. $15.97, hardy from zone 6 to 9. In a fancier pot, $17.97 for the Javelin. Forte Deep Purple, Forte Deep Purple, $17.97. Also back here we have some containers you can just like drop in your fancier container, and this looks like it's going to be petunias. This is Super Cal petunias. They have this, I love this red. Now I don't gawk over red too much, but I really like that color right there. And then they have these smaller ones here, all ready for you to go. If you have a small container, you don't feel like digging into the ground or digging into the container with the dirt with your hands, just drop this in your fancier container and it will be, that will be the end of that. Then we have some Mandevilla Reds. I always confuse these with Dipladenia, but I know that the Mandevilla runs, or the vines, more than the Dipladenia, but they're calling these Mandevilla, and these are all going to be $5.84 in a 1 quart. These are tropical plants. They are annual. They won't come back unless you bring them inside. And then they have the yellow version as well. Here we have the Wave Petunias, guys. Wave Petunia, Wave Pink. It's a spreading petunia, $5.97. It's raining today, guys. It is raining, and it's going to rain all day today and all day tomorrow, but I had to come out and do this video. Here we have the Proven Winners Gloria Rose hanging basket, and what do they have in there? Looks like they're going to have begonia, diamond frost euphorbia, then they have proven accent hippo rose and rocopoco rose. Really, really pretty, but as per usual, it's Proven Winner, so it's going to be $29.97. I can't deny that it's pretty, but like I always say, I make my own containers, guys. But again, if you don't have the time, or whatever it is your reason for not making your own containers, you can just come to Walmart and pick up one of these. Here they have another one called Amore. Amore is $22.98, and it's more of a dual color of the petunias. And then they have these really nice deep purple ones here in this container for $9.97. Lots of hanging baskets here at Walmart in May. So I'm making my way back to the front of the store. Let's see what else they have. All right, so they have some more of the container made easies. This time they have the coral bells, or also known as heuchera, these guys here. And they have some coreopsis and some creeping jenny. And again, put it in your fancier container. They have quite a bit of these. And how much are these? These are going to be $24.98. They have Lysimachia, Coreopsis, and Heuchera. $24.97. And then they have these fancy hanging baskets here. I love this design. But it's not really hanging. It's like a little pot of a coconut coir basket. And in here, I never know the name of this plant. Let me see. This guy here is, it says it's a Tea Party brand. They call it Tea Party. And does it tell me what's in here? Just says Caliber Coa, even though I know that that's not a Caliber Coa. Let me know if you remember what the name of that plant is. Is this a Thai plant or a version of a Thai plant? I'm not sure. Then they have some with some coleus and some begonia. Then they have some with some begonia and some ferns. Some with some geraniums and some coleus and some creeping jenny. Ooh, I like this one here, guys. Love that purple. Purple and blue. Oh my goodness, that is really, really pretty. Looks like this is going to be $15.97 for another. Again, these are called Container Made Easy. The ones that I see at Lowe's are called Ready Fill. But again, they do the work for you. Lots of geraniums. But the geraniums are by themselves, it looks like. Here we have a combo. This is a sun combo. Looks like, I know that for sure is a begonia, and we have creeping jenny, a little small little windowsill one right here, and we have some more hanging baskets for these guys here, which is the smaller petunias. Now this doesn't belong here. Let me move this. And then they have a combination of a shade. So this is different types of begonias. Love this peachy corally color against this yellow. And then of course, can't deny creeping jennies, like the go-to, I feel like, for the one that spills out of your container. They do have a few shrubs. So they have some arborvitaes here. This one is $39.97 for this guy here. What is this? This is the Expert Gardener brand. It says, I love sun or shade. Wow. An arborvitae that loves shade. This is the Thuja standishi explicita. Sorry for that. The green giant, $39.97. It grows 50 to 60 feet tall. Also, they have here are the Encore azaleas. This is Autumn Royalty. Mostly I am seeing right here. They have Autumn Sangria. Oh wow, I don't really usually see the Autumn Sangria. But each of these they bloom 3 times a year. Some spring, summer, and fall. And they are quite pretty. They have Autumn Lily and Autumn Bonfire and even Autumn Fire at other stores. So they're definitely different varieties for the needs of your garden. Here we have some other azaleas. These might be the ones that only bloom once. I'm not really sure. But it says it's called Dorothy Reese azalea. This is going to be $8.97. It is a part sun plant and it is hardy to -10. That's what it looks like. And it looks like it blooms white. This one here is Pleasant White azalea. They also have some of the Endless Summer hydrangeas. So here is the original. This is the first one of the broadleaf that they had put out. They had moved on and put Summer Crush, and they have Pop Star, and they have Bloomstruck. But this is the original. I have this in my yard. It does absolutely amazing. Depending on what your soil is, it might be a little bit more blue, a little bit more purple, or even pink. Here they have some more of the calla lilies, and this is more of the orange hue. Really, really pretty, guys. It would be nice to have a container if you just had like orange and yellow and white of all the calla lilies. I think that would look really, really nice. Further over, they have even more of the petunias, and they have some dahlias. Now, these particular ones here, they're calling it an annual dahlia, but for me, dahlias can come back if I mulch it really well. These are going to be the red and white dahlias, and they also have a yellow one here. These are going to be $9.97. Next up, we have some pentas. They have these red pentas here, more of a pinky red, really. These are going to be $4.97. This is an annual, and they also have the white ones. I love Pentas. I've had Pentas in my hanging baskets and the butterflies go nuts over it. They also have the ice plant, which is great for a hanging basket. And why do I keep calling this ice plant? I'm sorry, this is portulaca. Portulaca. This is really great for a hanging basket, really great for spiller, and actually not too bad for a ground cover as well. This here we have purslane, dark pink purslane. Again, all of these are annuals, and all of these are going to be $4.97 here at Walmart. What is this guy here? I haven't seen this one in my yard. What? Not in my yard, in the store. This is Cyparis Green. Let me know if you know what this plant is. I've never seen this plant. What does it look like? Oh, look like it blooms yellow. $2.97. Part sun, 4 to 6 hours of sun. Next to that, we have coleus. Here we have this particular coleus here is pink purple edge. And right next to that, we have a red green. So just from looking at this, you can see how really nice this contrast between that really nice yellowy green and that really nice dark red. Over here, we have the ever reliable Lysimachia, also known as Creeping Jenny. They're always here at my Walmart. And they have this nice little basket here of begonia in here. It's actually a shade container. This guy here is going to be $28.96. They've got some Mexican heathers right here. Again, I used these in my hanging baskets last year and they did absolutely amazing. These are going to be an annual and it's $4.97. Right next to that, we have some vincas, ever reliable as well. Vincas do really well in the ground and in container. But as you know, I try to put most of my annuals in the containers. They've got some more petunias right here. We've got some more portulacas right here looking kind of rough. And then we have some of the celotias here. This is this yellow celotias right here. Again, these are all going to be annuals. And these are all going to take full sun. But here we have another begonia container that I really like. Again, I saw it over there earlier, but it is that yellow and peachy corally color with the Creeping Jenny just sticking out. Really, really nice, guys. It is not a bad selection here in the second week of May, guys. Let's see what else they have. Here we have a pink hydrangea. No, what are they calling this particular one here? And it has an interesting looking container. Oh, gifts in bloom. So these are the ones that I guess they're pushing it for you to kind of gift it for Mother's Day or something. And these are the ones that they force, I believe. And what is the price? Let's see. And you might pay $27.97 because of that container. Doesn't look that bad. Don't know if you try to plant it in your yard what it's going to do, but let me know if you bought one of these containers that they're selling that will be inside the house and whether or not you've actually taken it outside. They got some other hydrangeas here. It just says hydrangea. These are from the Expert Gardener brand, and these are going to be $27.97. They grow 20 feet. Now these are in a silver container. So that's probably why they're charging it. And they actually have something to hold it up. So I don't know what the habit is for that, because you can see they have sort of a trellis-like thing right in here. If you're looking for lobelia, they do have a blue and they do have a white. Again, great for hanging baskets, great for containers. These are going to be $4.97 here at Walmart. They've got some healthy looking clematis here at Walmart as well. These are going to be $24.97 though, guys. These look not too bad at all. I'm quite surprised. Now, as you know, clematis, they vine, so you need something to hold them up or something for them to climb on. And I really like this nice purple color here. They have a red one right here. And let me see what else. Pretty much it's going to be this really nice red and this really nice purple. It's not very often you see Japanese maples at my Walmart, but here they have the Crimson Queen Japanese maple. This is going to be $19.97. This is a full sun plant and hardy to zone 5. I have 3 different types of Japanese maples in my yard. I don't have this one, and they're usually more expensive. This is not a bad price here at Walmart. They've got your edible plants as well. They've got a lot of tomatoes. They've got a lot of peppers. And all on this shelf right here, all back here, is a combination of herbs such as sage and mint and basil and dill. And then all these different types of tomatoes. They've got pink brandy. They got Juliet. They got Big Boy. They got Better Boy. They've got, oh my goodness, who knew there was so many types of tomatoes? They've got Celebrity, and then we have hot peppers. They have cowhorn, hot banana. Then they have the citronella plant. This is really great if you're trying to deter mosquitoes. Lots of citronella. For whatever reason, citronella is quite expensive, especially since it's not going to make it after the frost. But they are here, and I think that's why they sell them mostly. And then finally, we have stuff like cucumbers and squashes, watermelon, eggplants, all types of things that you can plant that is edible, guys. So that is pretty much it here for the May inventory of plants here at Walmart. Let me know what you think, guys. Let me know how you're doing with your plant shopping in your Walmart. Please like, please share, and please subscribe. Remember, hit that notification bell so you can be alerted on all my new videos. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.